welcome to the Garden of Eden. We are thrilled to be hosting Epic Handmade Pies, sponsored by Epic Handmade Knives. And we have got this beautiful earthen oven here, and this is what we are going to be cooking, these Epic Handmade Pies. So I wanted to do a little video, one, as a promotion for this epic event, and two, just as a little bit of education on how to use a earthen oven. So basically the concept here is that we have an earthen oven which is fireproof. It's made of clay, bricks, sand, and it's super insulated. So what happens is we're going to start a fire inside of here, and it's going to create a hot radiant mass, and then we are going to put the pies in, and then the heat is going to radiate. The whole thing will be holding the heat, so it'll be radiating, all heat from all degrees, from all angles of the oven. So we're not actually going to have a flame in the oven when we put the pies in, because you'll have a spot that's much hotter, so you'll be likely to burn it on the bottom. What we do is we light a fire in here, and then we pull the fire out, or let the fire go out, and we have a radiant mass, and then you have an even distribution of heat, which is really great for cooking. So if you know how to build it properly, if you know how to start it and run it properly, these work basically as good as a convection oven. So what we're going to do here first is start this fire. And I am a fire master. I could start fire, rubbing some sticks, but realistically it's a lot harder, and this is way easier. These are all free, super sustainable, harvested materials. So paper really is the best, and all I'm going to do is take some paper, crumble it up, put it in there as the base. And you want to crumble it so that it's not too tightly crumbled, but it's not also flat either. And I'm going to use this just as like a little mash, as a fire starter. Then I'm going to take something sort of like this. These are actually herb stems and whatnot that we've harvested seeds and herbs from. But this is a really nice second layer to the paper. And I'm just going to put that right on top of the paper. And then I've got some slightly bigger sticks here with some leaves on them, and this is going to be the third layer. And the more layers you have, the more preparation you take in the starting of your fire, the easier and faster it's going to be. I see people that try to start fires, and they go out, or they try to start them and they're blowing on them trying to get them going. You just take a little bit of time harvesting the right materials, setting them up in the proper way, and it's really easy. So I've got those three base layers on there, and then I've got some bigger sticks here, and then some bigger logs here. The longer you're going to cook something, say you were wanting to do some sort of a roast, you would need to get a hotter radiant mass. If you're trying to do pizzas, a lot of times you need the ovens up to 500 degrees. You need a hotter radiant mass. So what that means is you need to burn a bigger, longer fire. If you're doing something that doesn't take very long, and it's only going to be a 15-minute cook, you can do a smaller and shorter fire, because you don't need as much radiant mass to be able to cook for an hour or 2 hours or more. So what I've got here is my layers. I'm going to use this as a match. And start it up. Just like so. And you see how easy that's taken off. And you got to take advantage of the flame while you have it, because the paper and those small sticks are going to burn real quick. So you want to put these on not so fast to smother it, while also leaving enough air. As you can see, I'm staggering them so you get the airflow. Airflow is key. The vast majority of flame is actually oxygen. So oxygen is the key fuel here for this fire. So it's roaring real hard right now. It's going to die down pretty quick, because that's some real fast burning stuff. So what we're hoping is that these bigger logs are going to catch on fire enough with that initial burn in order to get some real coals going so that I can put these on. So it's going to realistically take a few more minutes before I can put these big guys on. So we'll cut the video here. But essentially what we're going to do is burn a fire in here for 45 minutes to an hour, get a hot radiant mass, and then we can either pull the coals out or leave some of the coals in depending on how you're wanting to cook. I'll put this grate in there, I'll put the door on, or we'll slide the pies in and we'll put the door on, and then, you know, shouldn't take more than 15 minutes for those pies to be ready to eat. Stay tuned. Bless.